This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Edinburgh ahead of tomorrow night's Capital Collision Fight Night. Headlining the build. Are you headlining?
They want to be a headline, but I wouldn't feel right in Big Gary or Simmons, so I let them do it instead.
Can we just pretend you're headlining?
Well, 1 second I fight like, so I'm headlining in the undercard.
You're headlining the undercard?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Paddy Barnes. How are you?
Not too bad, I just enjoyed Edinburgh. I was in the town there for about 4 hours walking about. I thought I'd walk back to the hotel, and I walked an hour in the wrong direction, so... But at least get taken some of the city, which is nice.
What did you see in the city?
Loads of old castles. Loads of hills. But Scottish people are really friendly and nice, so I enjoy myself.
Are you remotely famous in Edinburgh as you are in Belfast?
Just I'm a worldwide superstar, so I'm famous everywhere I go.
Yeah, no, I get that. Was you getting stopped today in Edinburgh for...
Nah, I didn't really like to actually.
Not one person came up to you?
Not one person got to me.
Are you serious? What? Not one person said to you, Paddy, can I have a picture or autograph or hug?
I prefer the hug than the picture, like.
Would you? Has anyone asked you for a hug, even in Belfast?
Actually, yeah, a few people asked me for a hug.
Yeah.
No, they give me the hug, I don't give them the hug.
Alright.
It's strange, but it's nice.
What would you rather? Picture? Has any, like, mad women fans asked you for, like, sign their bras or anything?
Nah, no.
I know you got to be careful what you say, but...
That's why I'm being careful. But even me saying I'm being careful, it's giving stuff away, isn't it?
Mrs. Barnes, I apologise.
You're going to be in trouble now, Kigs.
Oh no, it's all banter. Yeah, so you're in action tomorrow. I spoke to you at the press conference in Belfast the other day, and kind of know it's not a tick over fight, but it's kind of you're going to have a fight on November 18th in Belfast. So this is more or less just to get you out before then.
Yeah. I think this bill was announced even before November 18th, so I was always on this bill. Initially, it was going to be an 8-rounder, but now it's a 6 because of obviously and less risk of injury and that. So the film fighting's never been stopped, so I'm hopeful to get a good few rounds in, get a bit more experience, and on November 18th we'll be fighting another 10-rounder, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
A much publicised amateur career you had. You've been pro for how many months now?
11 months.
11 months, so nearly a year.
Nearly a year, you're right.
Is the pro game all it's cracked up to be?
Yeah, it's far better. So there's more focus and spotlight on your fights. You're fighting in arenas, the fans are going mental. You're fighting in the ice boxing, and only die-hard fans will come and watch you. Like 20 people and all. Irish finals night was different. No, it was always packed, but it's once a year. Like nearly every fight, it's a good crowd in the arena, and it's a lot more exciting.
Do you feel after 11 months your career has got going, or do you think it will probably be next year before you really sort of get into the swing and groove of things?
Well, I think after my last fight, it got me in the rankings, top 15 in the world. So I think every fight from now, I'm just going to try and edge up the rankings. I'm hopeful next year maybe I could get a world title shot. So, to be honest, like when I turned pro, I was expecting big things of myself, but I performed shit 3 fights. You know what I mean? Eating the 2 against Journeyman, terrible. My last fight, I didn't perform because I wasn't experienced enough for 10 rounds. It's more or less just trying to get through 10 rounds than I was more focused on performing. So, but with the experience of that behind me, this next 10-rounder, I'll be expecting big things from myself. I'll be putting a lot more in the line, skill ways, attacking ways, everything. So I think the end of this year and next year you'll see the best of me.
I mean, talking about world titles, has there ever been another minimum weight fighter from Ireland that's won a world title? That's what you fight, isn't it? Minimum weight?
If I can make one with it, I would try to, but no, if you're right, I'm a fly with it.
I thought it was minimum weight.
If you can just say that muscles. I'm 5'4",
Have you ever watched a minimum weight fight?
Nah, but they're pretty fast. They'll probably beat the shit out of me. Actually, you know what? They'll beat the shit out of me. What's wrong with minimum weight boxers? Like, you trying to discredit
Absolutely
them?
nothing. I just thought you was a minimum weight boxer. Straw weight.
Straw weight. Behave yourself,
What?
will you?
I don't know. You look very small to me, just in general.
Because
So
you're fucking about 7 foot.
yeah, but in general, you're quite small. So I didn't know.
I'm
Whether...
5'4.5". I'm half an inch bigger than Carl Fram, but he has a bigger head. That's why he's a bit taller than me. Well, looks taller than me.
Paddy, calm down, because it's just me and you here. Like I
I
don't want it, but look, there's bottles there,
Yes.
there's cups there. I don't want them to start flying. But you're hopeful, obviously. Listen, in the weight you're in, that we all know that things can be progressed very quickly. So
At my weight, it's like if I was on pro middleweight or something or late welter, me asking for a title fight within 10 fights is just ridiculous. But my weight, there's only a few world class fighters, about 10, I'd say, and so you can't be fast tracked at the later weight. So that's why I do it. Like,
what weight do you think you can go up to? What's the highest weight?
bantamweight, I think I could go
Up to what weight?
bantamweight.
Bantamweight.
Yeah.
Because you're like a man, aren't you? You're not like a growing child.
Bit of both, like I'm still waiting on my man's strength. I'm 30, like when I grow up, I reckon I'll be stronger. Know what I mean? Not a few years.
In a few years.
I reckon 33, I'll be in my prime.
Okay, fair enough. Listen, I didn't peak until I was in my 30s, so.
There you go, then.
And then I started.
33 I'll peak, 40 I'll retire.
It's weird, isn't it? Because you're 30, but you could be mistaken for
Sweet 16.
16, 14.
I have the mind of a younger person too because I'm constantly.
I think that's more what it is. It's your mind. I think.
I constantly
gives it away.
younger people in the Irish team and all. So I just adapt and just. I think I need to wise up myself sometimes. 2 kids, like, you know what I mean?
I know.
Married and all. Kind of like I need to.
Your kid's bigger than you.
Up to my chest. You know what? I'm one of three. I've got 3 brothers. I'm the oldest and I'm the smallest. I'm starting to think maybe I was adopted.
Do you have that thing they call, was it small man syndrome?
Maybe sometimes I think people say I do, but I don't know. Do you think I do?
Say that again.
Do you think I do?
I don't know, because I've never been on a night out with you, or really haven't been socially out with you.
James has.
Okay. He says you have. That's where I got it from.
But in fairness, that's another story.
Yeah, let's not go into that. Held his nights out. What aggravates you in the sport?
In the sport? People taking advantages of other boxers, like managers and that there and promoters. It sickens me. Like, to do that there, like, be nice to boxers, rob them, stroke them. It's just, it's the worst of the worst, and they should go to jail. People should go to jail for stuff like that there. It's ruined the sport, and it's just not nice. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're under good management with MTK.
Listen, I'm under the
You
best.
don't hear a boxer really that complains about how they've been treated by MTK. I've not come across him. We've been with MTK for a few years, and the boxers that have joined over the last sort of 3 or 4 years, even from the start.
And you will not, because you know they are the best management team. They're signing everyone, and they're giving everyone a fair chance. You know, look at the recent Cyclone show was cancelled. They had Lewis Crocker fighting the next night. I think it was in Birmingham. So it just shows you like what they're doing for boxers. Like, they put boxers besides money as their number 1 priority, and that's very hard because pro boxing is a business. But they're willing to put the boxers at the forefront, which is why they are the best. No one else will do that. No one.
Does PEDs in sport, does that aggravate you?
To be honest, I never really read about it. Well, obviously read about it, but it's usually the heavier bits that's doing it. Like, so I wouldn't say that it doesn't concern me, but I think it's people who do it should be banned for life because
What, the first time offence, you think they should be
one
banned
hundred
straight away?
percent because first time offence, that's only probably the first time they've been caught. They probably did all their lives. Like, it's not fair. You're in here, you're putting your life on the line. This is fighting. You're getting yourself an unfair advantage over a human being. Punch them in the head. It's PEDs. They should be out, banned for life.
Because some people are split with the opinion that, you know, if it happens once, okay, you get your ban, your punishment. But if it happens to you a second time, it's like you haven't learnt from the first time, so you should be out of the sport. But you're saying it should be just the one rule.
Yeah, it's just the one really, because people are told when they go professional and in any sport, it's just all the same. You do not take performance enhancing drugs. So, you know, and especially in boxing, it's potentially very, very dangerous. So it should not be allowed. And if you're going to take them, you should know beforehand. If you do take them, that's you out. So that will probably minimise people risking taking them. It's just weed out of the drug takers out. It's not fair, like.
But I suppose it's a fine line between.
But it is strange as well, I must say, because there are some things that you take. Like, I've been amateur bat for 40 years. You can't. The amateur doping system was very, very strict, Olympic style testing. Like, I couldn't take Andin extra, Lemsip extra, anything extra or plus in it was prohibited. So there are some stuff that you will get deemed a positive test for over something silly that isn't performance enhancing.
That's what I was
So
going to say.
I think there should be some more education about.
Yeah, there is some
doping.
instances where supplements have been taken, which perhaps. I mean, I know of a case. Don't need to mention boxers, but a boxer who took a supplement that was fine in, say, the month of August.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of things that it was added to the ban list 2 months later. Now, they got a 18-month ban because something they were taking, which was fine literally in August, but like I said, 2 of the ingredients that or whatever were in that were put on the ban list, say in October, for example, and failed a drug test.
Well, I think for me that would be a unique case. I think maybe he should have been let off slightly because of it. But
that's a grey area. Yeah.
I'm sure there is. Well, I'm speaking from the amateur testing. There's a thing called a TUE, which is an exemption form for certain medication that people actually need to live on. I think Ortiz had one. I'm not sure if he did, but he failed. I think it was the second time failing, which is a bit strange. But then I'm reading back that he did declare it. So if he did declare it, WBC and WADA said he's a cheat, I think they'd be in big trouble for slandering him. I think that's fair.
It's an ongoing problem, and it's not a new problem, and it certainly won't be a problem that's going to go away anytime soon. But you know.
And plus two, people caught with masking agents, they're definitely deserve a lifetime ban because obviously they're trying to mask something else. But I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't know what they're taking.
Well, it's an ongoing thing, so like I said, we'd like to see it out of the sport, but can't see it happening because it seems to be every sort of couple of months.
It happens every sport. Like, I mean, just people get ahead of time and they find ways to mask it not there, so it's the way it is.
Does scoring and judging aggravate you in boxing?
Yeah, especially some of the recent fights like Triple G and Canelo fight. A few others I can't really remember, but I remember like just reading about scorecards and watching the fights, and some of them are terrible. Like, there's 3 judges there. They're obviously all skilled in that field. They should be getting near enough the same. No, it's ridiculous. two judges have it way, and the other one has it completely different. You know what I mean? But if any judges watch this, I just hope they score me, even if getting beat.
I mean, we get a lot of instances where we have seen a great fight and it's heavily overshadowed by
Canal or
score,
TG,
a scoring
prime
or
example.
a bad decision, and that becomes the focal of the talking points rather than the actual fight itself.
Yeah.
But again, nothing new. But
it happens all the time. Just the judges there and they give their opinion on the fight. Some may be a bit biased towards certain boxers. Money is behind it, like certain boxers like Canelo, like they're putting him like these cash care for Golden Boy, so they don't want him to lose. That's just my opinion. Like,
I don't really want to be there if you ever get robbed. I think you'd go for the judge.
I wouldn't go for the judge right there and then. I would think I'll wait till the end of the night.
And then have a quiet word in his ear.
I don't know what a quiet word. Something else will be in his ear.
Paddy's obviously joking for people that are wondering.
I'm not even joking.
You're not?
If someone try to rob me, my livelihood, then that's just crossing the line.
Okay. Because if it ever happens, this interview will be on YouTube and someone go, it was premeditated.
I'll just say I told you so. So don't mess about.
I told you I'd do it.
I told you I did, Kevin. I want you to record me in it.
I will. Just WhatsApp me.
Yeah.
And just say I'm ready to go. Why not?
There's some big judges out there, but they're all bigger than me. Obviously, they're all bigger than me, but I think I may need backup for a few of them.
I don't think you need backup.
Oh, you're right. Fuck them. Nope.
So you need what? No, actually, I'm not going to suggest what you need, but I would suggest just a quiet word in their ear hole. But we'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't happen.
Hopefully, it won't happen. No. Hopefully, it won't happen.
What a good time for Irish boxing at the moment.
Ice boxing buzzing at the minute. You know, we got Carl Fratton leaving our crowd, Cyclone, and joining a team who's going to look after him properly, and not messing him about. Well, I don't know if he met him, but I just feel he was. So Carl Fratton's of NTK, and also he's with Frank Warren, and I fight in Frank Warren shows, so it's working out good for me as well. And what Irish boxers not saying NTK, you know what I mean? You're not NTK, you're no one, in my eyes. Obviously there's a few boxers there who are not NTK and they're very good, but he's leading the way here at the minute. We're getting all his shows. Jimmy Conlon will win in November and he'll get to defend that title. A few times Carl will be fighting in America, I think, and Jamie will be headlining in Belfast for the world title, so it's all good, it's all good.
Definitely a good position. Like I said, MTK seems to have the core of the Irish talent. So
everyone wants to sign MTK because they know, like, you don't get messed about, like other managers mess you about. If only people realise what, like, how good you are and how bad other certain managers are. I would love to name them, like, but
don't really want to get into like a political.
Yeah, because I have no money to fight them in court, so.
Don't want to turn this into a political.
You love it.
What?
You love it.
No, don't.
Yeah,
listen.
you do.
No, don't. Listen, we're just.
Actually, I'm full of shit anyway.
We're here to get the opinions, so trying to sit back and watch everything unfold. But yeah, MTK, like I said, only going from strength to strength.
100%, and they're only going to get bigger. They celebrated their 5th birthday there last month. In 5 years, they came a long way. You had Beefy Smith world title, Billy Joe Saunders world title. Got Carl Fratton now. Jimmy Conlon's going to be world champion. Mick Conlon will be a huge star in a few years. He's big already. There's loads of boxers there. I can name, like, but I mean, we're leading the way in world boxing.
Leading the way, and they've got you, obviously, international Paddy Barnes.
Don't even mention that.
Alright, have you got anything else you'd like to add? Is there anything else that annoys you in boxing or in life in general, not just boxing?
Not even in life. I'm not all the time. Don't know why I'm for stupid stuff.
Right, give me an example.
Who's not me today? actually nobody's known me today, you know. Everyone's been really nice to me. It's very, very rare. But no, I'll say to you, you said you haven't been into me, but James has.
Say that again.
You said you haven't been into me, but James has.
Yeah.
You can put with me and my mates tomorrow night. I'm not drinking like, but the TJV will be out in force tomorrow night. You've heard of TJV, obviously, yeah?
I think I'd be frightened to go out with you. I'm not
No,
gonna
honestly,
lie.
you'll be alright. I'm sober, so you'll be dead on.
I'm not sure I'd like it.
You wouldn't like it, you would love it.
I'd go out with you in the daytime.
No, ways up. Tomorrow night, Coon, you have to get it with definitely. I'll look after you.
Alright.
You pay, like.
Of course, yeah.
You pay everything.
Of course. Alright.
Fair
Well,
enough.
listen, hopefully you win your fight tomorrow night.
Hopefully as well, because I'll be fitting November 18th, I'll be retired.
Okay. Well, listen, Paddy, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Interesting.
I think this is the first interview I've been serious in.
Say that again.
I think this is the first interview where I've talked a bit of sense and been serious in.
No, but there's so much things like today we've done a discussion today about scoring and boxing with Gary Jacobs and that, and there are loads of topics that don't really get discussed, and we want to start doing it more. There's a lot of stuff that. What else were we talking about? We're talking about drugs in boxing a few times this week, only because it gets highlighted every time someone gets tested positive, like Luis Ortiz recently. Blah 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 blah. So it's good to get.
But annoyed me. Actually, no, annoys me as well. People saying why isn't he on the doping list this year? Boxers have to pay for their own. If boxers are getting drug tested, they have to pay for that already. You know what I mean? So I think there should be something put in place where, like the British Boxing Control or whatnot, or the WBC have a thing that you're automatically tested. Like you don't need to pay for it; they pay for it. So it's all down to money.
Boxing is a business.
It's a business, you know. But if they want the business clean, start paying for it.
Paddy Barnes, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
And we'll catch up with you after your fight.
100%.
Hopefully you win.
Hopefully I win, I was right. Or some judge will be getting it tomorrow.
Thank you very much.